So this one is a Worcester. See, we've done the servicing it not long ago, but they've got a leak. They've had to put a bucket underneath. So there's quite a bit of water in there. And I say it's coming like right in this area, so I'm going to take the case off and have a look. You see the pressure's quite low there. Let's see what we can see inside.
I've got to admit, I was caught out this week. I was, and it was through my arrogance. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. And let me know what you think in the comments as this happened to you. So this week we've got breakdowns. Looking at the weather, these are going to come a lot more frequent this week with the temperatures dropping. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that subscribed so far. It's really helping me out. I said 70% of the people that watch my videos don't subscribe. I'm trying to get that in 50-50. With your help, I'm getting there. So thank you. Any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Like the video. Yeah, let's get straight into it.
Yeah, straight away. You can see this, zoom in. Yeah, leak on the weather. Yeah, let's get that whipped out and get that replaced. Normally, rule of thumb, do not touch isolation valves, but Worcesters are pretty robust, so we am going to turn off the isolations because it's in the garage. All the pipework comes down, so I don't really want to drain the system. And of course on Worcesters, the drain off is just there. Nice big bore drain off. It's nice and easy to drain down. Drain off just a quarter turn, and the auto air vent. Get in there with your grips. Very hard one-handed, you know. An MC go-to for YouTube. Oh god. Right. Grips on auto air vent, give it a pull. Big look of water, but you twist it, pull. There you go. That is the old one out. Don't forget to get the O-ring out because it will be stuck in there. I have done it before where I've tried to put the auto air vent back on and left that in and think, why won't this go in? Well, I left the O-ring in. So a new one, just going to pop it in, give it a twist, and yeah, should be job done. Nice easy job. So the new one, just use a bit of silicone grease, get a bit of silicone grease on that new O-ring, then we can get that in. Just get it in there. And only going one way, so I just want to get it in. Let me just see if I can show you the groove on it. I don't know whether the camera will focus though. Hold on. See, it was grooved there. You have to line it up with that groove. Alright, then bits slot in, then it twists in. So let's see if I can get it in. You need two hands just to get it started. I should have to twist that round into the locked position. It will go, it will go, come on. Just line up, there we go. Always double check these by giving them a tug. I should be so lucky. Give them a tug, make sure the air can come out, and that's it. New auto air vent, all done. So we just close the drain off. You can isolate the boiler. This is really tight as well. Does anyone notice these get tight after a while? Or is it just me? Do I need to have Weetabix in the morning? But there you go, that's off. Drain hose off. Get you out the way. That's fully locked off. Alright, let's open it up. There we go. Just do the other side. Alright, there we go. That is all in and secure. I don't like these. I don't like this. I'd rather have a clip there than it twisting in. Oh, I always get paranoid that I ain't got it in properly. Yeah, that's it. And the fin loop is already in, so just top up the pressure. Open that up. There we go. Keep on the pressure. Get some more pressure on that. Is it or isn't it working? Are you working? So yeah, it was working. It's just above 1. Now, because I've took the case off, I've got to do flue gas analyzer. I've got to do all my checks. I've took the case off, I need to do my checks. Even though I only served these 6 months ago, I'll still do all my checks. Yeah, just test it on maximum, get temperature, turn that off, yeah. Auto air vent, all done. It's about once I'm experienced, about half-hour job. We've already tested everything. So yeah, just done the flue gas on. Yeah, you can't ask for an easier breakdown than waterway event on a Worcester. So the isolation valves, most of the time I won't touch them on most boilers, but Worcester are pretty robust. So yeah, that's another breakdown done. On to the next one.
So this one is the one that I got caught out on. So customer phoned me up in the morning saying they could smell gas. Told them to phone Cadent just to check that it is gas, because sometimes people say they smell gas and it isn't gas. He phones me back about 4 o'clock and says, yeah, I've got gas, they've turned me off, I've got 2 young kids. So I said, okay, I'll see what I can do. Because he explained that Cadent said it's probably on the steel. So it comes off the meter, goes into a T, T's down into the steel, just need the steel capping off. Have a look at this.
This one, we've got a Cadent. You read that, that's a full drop on the internal pipe work. You can actually look at the gauge. You can see it moving. That's a big leak, that is. So, it comes off in copper there, then branch off onto a steel pipe work. So what we're going to do, cut and cap that steel. I can bet anything's going to be on the steel, so I'm just going to get in there somehow. It is pretty tight in there, to be fair. And get that capped off. So the boiler's in there. I'm going to trace it back under there. Capped it off there just to test the pipe work. I actually found it. Right there. Now that board was there. And I've recently had the bathroom done, so that's a big telltale sign. New board, new bathroom. Yeah, full drop. Goes straight through the pipe. I've cut it out, put a new section in. So I've just got a new couple in there. And where the leak was, just cut it out. New bit of pipe. Just got to solve them in, and that's it. But yeah, that's where they've got the pipe there. Okay, so I've filled all this one. It is 8:15. Got it at 5:30. So we cut that off. It was still dropping. So as you just seen, 45 on landing. Come back here and just went. I mean, drop like a rock.
So I've replaced that section of pipe work, and it's a full drop like bottoming out. I think what they've done is the board that you can see, it goes all the way across. I think they've screwed it all the way down and just nicked the pipe as they go along. And I used the multi-tool to cut the pipe out because I couldn't get my cutter in. I think as I vibrated it, it's made the leak worse. That's why it's bottoming out.
What I've got to do is repipe it. Got to repipe it in the garage to there. That's where it went up before. See, I've just cut it off. I had to use compression on it. I couldn't get into clean it. Compression's fine as long as it's accessible. Yeah, where it goes up there was underneath where the toilet is, and there that's on the landing where it goes up there. Just got to show, don't ever take anything for face value. I thought it'd just be a quick cap off and done, but so only 3 hours later, still there in the freezing cold.
On that one, ended up doing a full gas repipe till I think it was 8:30, 8:45 at night. It's one of them, they had young kids, no heating, no hot water. It was like -3. I just thought to myself, I've got 2 young kids, I'd want someone to help me out. So yes, I did sacrifice getting home early that day. I could have got home about 4 o'clock, but yeah, it's one of them. This time of year, people do need you as heating engineers to get out there and sort the heating out. Let's face it, in the summer, we're just sitting around doing nothing. So yeah, don't get caught out by that. That was arrogance on my half, thinking quick cap off and I'm done. Always expect the unexpected. So on this one, we've got an ideal logic. Very common fault on these. They've got no hot water. So you run the hot water tap and the boiler's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. The heating works fine, so we know the boiler's working. So what we've got to do is we've got to try and isolate that hot. So we want to have a look inside the boiler. So we had a look at the isolation valve. Tried to turn it off. We had to get our grips in there. But yeah, the isolation valve's not working. Great. So we've got that fully off, but still no good. Luckily, there's an isolation valve just on the coal, so we'll turn that off. So now we know the hot water's off. Just going to whip the case off, and I'll show you what's going on with this one. So the logic's just 2 screws, 2 clips underneath. Case comes off. Make sure you turn the power off. I'm just going to get that condensate trap out the way, which I forgot. It's the older style that has a cap underneath.
Pretty bad design. You have to take that cap off to get the condensate trap out the way, which will go absolutely everywhere. They have changed that design now. So once you've got the cap off, condensate trap out the way, then we can have a look at the culprit, which is going to be the flow turbine, which is just there. That's the Hall sensor on top, and that's the flow turbine underneath. So we're just going to whip that Hall sensor off, because we need to get in there and get the new flow turbine in. Now, these are rock solid most of the time. They really am. You can get a ratchet in there. I forgot the sort, I think it's 18mm. Then anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I can't remember off the top of my head. But we've just got our big grips in there, got it out, and yeah, that one was nailed. We do keep these as van stock. As I said, it's a really common part that goes on these. So I did use my big grips to get them out. I can get more leverage on them, but I am going to use a spanner to get it back in, because I don't want to round the top of it off. Once the new one's in, we can get the sensor back in and get the water back on, and get the condensate trap back in. So I do like Logics, to be fair, to work on. They are pretty easy to get in there, plenty of room in there. I'm just going to put the cap back on, the condensate trap, get the power back on, then we can have a look to see if that's worked. And there you go, see that red light? That illuminates when the flow turbine's spinning. So you know you got a demand, and there you go. Hot water's running, and the boiler is sensing the demand now, and that works. And that started getting hot. Well, I could tell you it's getting hot. You wouldn't know, would you? But it was lovely and hot, I promise you. A couple of common faults on these as well is the sump. I've done a video on how to replace them. So always check them. White crusting around them can give away that sump's gone. And the grommets as well. The amount of these that I go to where the grommets are pulled up because there isn't enough slack on the electrical cable. Always check them, because that's part of the case seal. So we're just going to pop that back in and make sure that's all sealed up. Do our test, tell again, make sure everything's working all right. And everything was absolutely spot on. Nice hot water, and that's another one done.
So I hope them have helped you out with the breakdowns. And I say, don't be arrogant when you're walking in jobs thinking, I know what it is, like I did. I thought, cap it off, jobs are good. And yeah. But we stayed, we got it fixed, them up and running, happy days. So thanks for watching this week's video. I really appreciate it. As I said, any questions, drop them in the comments. Yeah, see you on the next one.